Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I will be doing a haul video, as you can see here. I do have several orders that I have not hauled yet. So typically I'll do my haul videos in segments, but this video I am filming all at once here and we'll be sharing the whole thing. It's probably going to be quite lengthy, so feel free to watch it in segments, even though I didn't get the chance to film it in segments. And some of this is, Christmassy, this is Thanksgiving kind of. So I know that a lot of this is, not necessarily in season with the time that I'm uploading it. Some of it is like this, some of this here will be used for my winter and like Valentine's and that kind of stuff. So some of it is, I've got my New Year's kit in here. We're not super far past that, but I just wanted to kind of warn you, there are some things in here that you're going to be like, really, Cassie, we're way past that. And I know, these things are so beautiful. I have to share them anyway, even though we're a little bit past. I know some of these things, I believe my newest addiction still has this in her shop, and a lot of us are not up to date with our spreads. So, if you're still looking for things, I'm just going to share it anyway. So if you don't want to see it, you can skip through those parts, but I have so many goodies here. I just really want to jump in and share them. So some of these my newest addiction, and I think this Papermuse Crafts maybe I did share on Instagram Live. So if you follow me there, you may have seen some of these things, but I do have some Two Little Bees. I've got some Saucy Stickers Co, more Papermuse Crafts, Sadie Stickers, the Reformed Planner, which I'm really excited to share, and the Pretty Pink Co. I also, off to the side here, have more Sadie Stickers and like some D-stash kind of stuff too that I'll share. So I will jump right in, but I guess I didn't really introduce myself. You guys have probably been watching me before, but if this is your first time watching me, hi, my name's Cassie, and I share planner videos like this haul, as well as plan with me's and my shopping videos, or how I get my setup ready for doing kits. So lots of different planner content, but thank you so much for joining me today. And if you make it through this whole video, you're a trooper. Thank you. If you do enjoy this content, please make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. All right, so we're gonna dive right in to Two Little Bees first. Why not just do Christmas right away? If you're like, I'm over Christmas and I don't want to see any more Christmas, feel free to skip through. I haven't figured out how to timestamp or any of that stuff yet. That's a goal for 2023. So I'm sorry I don't have things like timestamp for you to just jump through. But, if you double tap, I think it takes you 10 seconds ahead or something. So feel free to skip if you don't want to see Christmas. But these kits are so gorgeous. I have to share them. So we'll dive into the most Christmassy one first here. So this is Christmas Story. Let me bring you in a little bit closer here. So this one, I gotta remember exactly which week. I think this is going to be my Christmas week because it says Merry Christmas. I have to look at my sheet where I've kind of written everything out, but I believe this is my Christmas week kit here. So I'm a fan of traditional Christmas kits. So basically through the whole month of December, I really enjoy traditional red and green of some sort with, some poinsettias, some holly, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what it is. It's nostalgic maybe, but I really love it. So this kit being so like traditional color with a fireplace and all of this just was perfect. So I had to pick this guy up. So this is one of the freebies that she gave me here. Some butterfly clusters. So cute. If you followed me on here, you know that butterflies scare me, but I am warming up to them in the planner community, and I do think that these are really adorable. So this was a nice, sweet little freebie, and this was also a freebie, which is such a good freebie. Like, you get a whole little scene here. I don't know if you can see that. Why won't we focus here? But it's like a little contour cut little scene, and then some extra boxes. This adorable little like scallop trim here. Super cute. And these these are stickers as well up here, not just decoration. So super awesome freebie. I love her new freebie format. I just think it's so cute the way she's been matching them with the kits and kind of giving you extra deco and boxes that match. They're just so functional, and it's not like a freebie that you set aside and you're like, oh, maybe I'll use that. It's like, yeah, I'm totally gonna pull that in. So love that. So let's pull this up here. So these are the full boxes for Christmas Story. This double box scene really got me. I happen to have grown up in a little red house. It was not nearly as cute as this, but when I see little red houses with some trees and things, it's just it is very nostalgic for me. So this scene was just so gorgeous, and I love the way that she did the like confetti foil because it looks like snow. It's just stunning. So I did choose this in silver. She did allow you to choose your foil color, I believe, for this one and for the other one I have. But I thought silver was perfect with the snow. Like, I had to do that. So this cute little box here, this says Merry Christmas. This is the one that's, you know, sold it for me as being my Christmas kit. Also Santa, because, you know, Santa and Christmas, it makes sense to put that on the Christmas week. Love the little foil tree. This scene with all the trees and kind of like the forest. Where I grew up in Western New York, we had a lot of, you know, little areas that looked very similar to this as far as the scenery and just like the landscape. And so it is very nostalgic for me. I currently live in North Carolina, and, you know, we are the land of the pine, right? So there's lots of pine trees, but it's very different, the type of pine trees we have here, I feel like, than up in New York. And so this is very reminiscent of home to me. So loved that box. This one with the door. I love a good door scene in a holiday box. Really in any time of the year. I feel like I love the door scenes. It reminds me of Danny with a Planny, how she always loves like transportation, she calls it. So like swings and boats and different things. I love a good door scene. So maybe that's my equivalent. But this cute little wreath that's foiled, the little lamp post, again, you know, kind of, it looks like a snowy door. You've got some little stars on the tree that are foiled. Same on the inside tree here with a rocking chair. Just so cute. And this rocking chair looks pretty retro. So again, like with the nostalgia kind of feeling. And the lace also brings back nostalgia for me. So it reminds me of like lace curtains in a country home. My mom has lace curtains and she lives out in the country, and that's kind of always been a thing. So like growing up and everything, I don't know, my mom just loves lace. So that to me is also a nostalgic thing. I love the cotton. The way this is foiled is just beautiful. This fireplace with the little like mistletoe. I think it's mistletoe. Is that mistletoe? I don't know. Just think it's super cute. And again, this chair looks retro too. So it's just like a retro nostalgic kit. Really beautiful. And then on this page here, why are we I'm so sorry that this is like really struggling to focus. I have a new phone, which is great because I have so much more storage now. So I do film everything on my phone. I haven't, you know, upgraded my filming to like a regular camera, but yeah, I have more storage, but I'm still getting used to this. So bear with me because this is, I think, the first video I've filmed on this phone. So I will get used to this, but bear with me as we're struggling to focus. So this is, you know, her regular format. You get 3 sets of headers. I do love that these aren't like one big pattern split up, that they're kind of individual florals. You've got your simple line, and then you've got a habit, Monday through Sunday habit tracker. These little Polaroids are so stinking cute. Really love those. And I do like these little scenes. I feel like I struggle a little bit. Oh, this one's foiled with like, what do I do with that? But I think this will be a good, like, take up some space, you know, on those days where maybe you didn't have as much going on. So I do really like that. Got some other habit trackers. These little like paint swatch kind of, I don't know what you want to call them, paint swatches. And then a lot of deco. This is a lot of really good deco. Look at the little dog. I don't think I noticed him before. He's so cute. And it looks like they're looking up in the sky for Santa. Like, how cute is that? That's adorable. And then, of course, her weekend little like banner here. And then this is the only unfoiled page in the kit. So you've got this super cute little clipboard and these little frames here. And then some flags, some MIDI boxes, and then some more MIDI boxes that are kind of like a fancy MIDI box. So you've got your MIDI box with floral, you've got your fancy MIDI boxes and a little fancy square. This is great for layering. Like, I would totally just layer this little scene over that. And then some plain MIDI boxes. So I love the variety with that. That's so good. And then you've got your half boxes, and then you've got some quarter boxes, and are these third boxes? These look like third instead of quarter. Yeah, these are third, right? Then what are these? Maybe these are third. No, these are half, because like this would be the size of one. So maybe these are quarter. Okay, sorry. It's been a while since I've done a haul, so please bear with me. All right, this is the bottom washi. This was one of the big things that I was like, I have to have this. I've seen so many people use this and it looks amazing. Lauren from Plan Mosh Plan might have my favorite rendition. She had some mountain stickers from a Foil Tuesday from, I think, the Pretty Pinko, and she put mountains behind here, and that was absolutely breathtaking. Like, I gasped when I saw it. Why can't I say gasped? Do you struggle with that? Tell me if you struggle with that word. But anyway, it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to have to try to get creative and figure out something for these. I do not have mountains. Otherwise, I would totally just copy Lauren because it's gorgeous and I wouldn't even feel bad. I would totally give her credit, but I would 100% copy that idea because it's so good. But I don't have mountains. So we're going to figure something out for these guys. And then she does have this really sweet lace. It's very skinny, if we could focus here. Like lace washi strip kind of thing. It's just one, so I'll have to see how exactly I want to use that, but I think it's really pretty and I love that pattern. And then you've got your date covers, which are, you know, like a swatch, and they're contour cut, so they're not just rectangular. And then this adorable little extra box. Like, look at that with Santa. I totally want to take this little dog and add him to this box right here, like looking up at Santa. How cute would that be? And make that another box somewhere. I just think it's so sweet. And then you've got some little, like, kind of torn paper looking things here. One with a scene, which is really beautiful. This reminds me of, there's a park near where I grew up and we always went on field trips there and all that, but it's called Mendon Ponds. If you're from Western New York at all, you may know where I'm talking about, but this reminds me of just kind of walking through that park. It's a huge, huge park, and people will go sledding there, and there's nature trails and all kinds of beautiful stuff, but this totally reminds me of that. All right, sorry, I know there's a lot of nostalgia in this, right? Lots of trips to memory lane. I did pick up 2 of the floral deco. I feel like these are nice and like really good size. They're kind of tinier than some other deco or floral deco, and so I feel like 2 should be enough, hopefully, especially with all, oh, just kidding, I picked up 3. I definitely have enough. I feel like especially with all the other things that I want to bring in with this, and then there's floral on so many of the other sheets, this will definitely be plenty, and I may even still have some left over for other planners. And then I did pick up just 1 deco sheet. Again, you get so much on these other sheets that, and she included so much in the kit that I didn't feel like I needed more than 1 deco sheet. And it's packed, like it's so good. So there's that. And then I can never remember exactly which ones are which. I think these are the journaling kit. If I'm remembering correctly, this is the journaling kit. So there is more of this bottom washi with the little scene. So there's more of this, not foiled, of course, but there's more of that to make another scene if you want. And then your large Post-it note, these like different shapes, this adorable little pine cone, more of this deco here. You've got another one of those houses. So I feel like this, a lot of this I probably won't actually bring into the spread itself because there's already so much of that, but I will definitely be using a lot of this in like more of my functional planner or maybe even my prayer journal, something like that where I can kind of tie this in and have it match the week I'm in my planner. And then this one, oh, I love this house. It's so, so pretty. This whole thing is just so cozy. It makes me want to like go back to Christmas and do it over again. But this is the second page of the journaling sheet. You do get this really pretty Polaroid here with a scene as well. Another scene down here with this cute little pink house. Some more torn paper, some with the lace. Just really pretty. So that's the 2-page journaling kit. You can choose to buy both or just one. I will usually get both because I'm obsessed with Maria's designs. And then this is the trims page. I think it's called floral trims or trims, something like that. I just went on and ordered some stuff last night, and so I'm trying to remember what the names are, but I also ordered from my newest addiction, and her thing is called trims, so I might be getting that wrong, but I think it's like the floral trims. But you do get these. I always pick this sheet up because I love this like extra floral long strip, and then all the different little floral pieces, the little boxes with the floral, like the more organic shapes. I'm forever going to use that word now, Lauren. Thank you for that. But they are the more organic, and then like a little swatch type. So I had to pick that one up as well. I think I picked everything up for these kits. And then this is the Three Musketeers add-on, I believe. This is the one that Danny from Danny with a Planny Tara from the Sticker Garden, and Maria, of course, from Two Little Bees, all collaborated on. She has since updated this format, but this is really beautiful, and this Polaroid, you can create your own scene. So you could leave it if you wanted to have the white background, but you can create your own because they did make it as a cutout, which is super nice if you want to be creative. Danny always has such great scenes with her Polaroid, so I'm sure that was a Danny add-on right there. But it's really pretty. You could take one of these and kind of add a scene if you wanted, use some deco, use these, whatever you want to do. But there's so many different possibilities you could do with just this sheet alone. So absolutely gorgeous. I had to pick that one up as well. There's like another whole, look at this one. It's like, oh, geez. It's like another really pretty scene box with some rough edges. I just think that's so beautiful. All right, let's see if I can get this back on there without ruining it here. I didn't mean to pull the whole thing up, but I did. All right, kind of gently put that back there. All right, so that is Christmas Story. Jumping right into Christmas here. And then the second kit that I picked up from her was the Home for the Holidays. This one, she released before Christmas Story, if I'm remembering correctly. And this one's definitely more of a neutral holiday kit, which is generally not what I'm drawn to. Like I said before, I'm very traditional with my holiday kits. And this one, I think it's these oranges. It's this citrusy stuff for me. The pale green with this like orange, with the dried oranges and the ivory and the slightest little tinge of pink in these boxes. It's not quite showing up as pink, but this is just stunning. And I just loved how the rose gold looked when I saw, I think she shared the bottom washi at one point or something, and I saw the rose gold and I thought that rose gold with the pink and the green is just perfect. So I picked it up in rose gold. You could, again, choose your foil with this one, but I tend to have a lot of like silver and gold in the month of December. And so I looked through my kit lineup too, and I saw what I had, coming or what I was ordering, and decided to do the rose gold with this instead of going with a traditional gold or silver for the holidays. And I'm so glad that I did, because it just adds such a warmth. It's like a chilly kind of kit when you look at like the colors, I feel like, and the ice skates and just the vibe of it. It's like a little bit like chilly cozy, but I feel like the rose gold warms it up. So again, door scene. Love the door scene with the ice skates. I won't go into this in as much detail since we just went through the other one pretty detailed, and her format has changed, not in her kit so much, although she's always making tweaks, but more so in like her Three Musketeers and I think some of the journaling. But this one says there's no place like home for the holidays. It's kind of cute little log cabin in the middle of the little foiled trees. Love the little like picnic blanket and the tray. It's just so stinking cute. The fireplace. I'm a sucker for a good fireplace theme too, especially in the holidays. So these kits are kind of similar when you look at, the elements in there. Like you've got the doors and you've got the fireplaces. So I know it's kind of similar when it comes to that. And typically I wouldn't do two that were that similar, but these were just absolutely too beautiful to pass up. So I did do two kits that are kind of similar. I think I've got them. Yeah, they're definitely going to be split up with other things in between, so they won't be back to back. But anyway, these dried oranges I feel like are what really did it for me. And I'll share more when I get to the floral deco sheets here. But again, same format as we had before. Cute little trees up top. I love that she's so good with using all of the space. It's so good. And here's our functional page. Really good. And then this bottom washi, which I kind of sneaked already, but how stunning is that? Her traced foiling, just beautiful. I love that this is really simple compared to this, because this does have a lot going on. So I love having a more simple skinny washi if the bottom washi is like really full and robust with things. Oh my gosh, look at that. See, so it's been a while since I've opened these, so it's kind of like I'm seeing them for the first time all over. But look at this adorable little scene. That is so cute. Love that. Okay, so that's the base kit for Home for the Holidays. And I did pick up two of these. Like I said, I'm obsessed with these. I think that these are so pretty. All the dried oranges with the pine. This is very unique. I don't think I saw any other Christmas kits this year that had the dried oranges with the pine. Like, that's just so different, and I loved that. And then I did, oh, look, I picked up 3. They were just in 2 separate envelopes. Okay. I thought that I picked up 3 because I wanted to have leftovers of this so I could use it in another planner, because I think that these are perfect for like a journaling page or something too. They're just very rustic and really pretty. And then I did just pick up 2 of the floral because, again, I picked up so many add-ons that I knew I would have more floral in there. And since I'd be pulling these in, I knew I didn't need as many floral. So kind of got both of those. Really pretty. I do enjoy the fact that these, while they're like a nice neutral, they have a little bit of like the deeper, it's almost like a navy. It's really hard to tell on there that it's like a navy color. But the inside of the florals are like a darker tone, so they're not just so white. I feel like sometimes when you have like lighter florals, it's hard to get them when you're on your page. Like it looks like too much white space almost. So I loved that she chose these florals that have a darker center. All right, and then here is the 2-page journaling kit. So here's page 1. Love all the little pine in this. It's like a little tree. Sorry, it helps if I turn it sideways so you can see it. The little pine branches, all of these, some big floral pieces. This is contour cut as well. Really pretty. Like that might be great in the sidebar. I may pull that in for that. And then here's page 2. Again, the lace, so pretty. More lace over here. I love that torn paper with the door. So pretty. So that's the 2-page journaling kit. This is the floral page here. And I love that this has the florals and the oranges, so it ties it all together in this long strip. And then you've got more of your organic shape boxes, some arches, lots of things with florals on this page. And then I did, I'd mentioned to her that I forgot to order these florals when I put my order in, because these match a kit from Harriet Wright Designs. I had this hazel kit last year. I absolutely loved this kit. It's so beautiful. I'm not somebody who will use the same kit 2 times, like even if it's 2 different years. I don't know, even if it's reformatted, a lot of times, like there's so many good kits out there that it's hard for me to justify using the same kit twice. So if I was going to do that, I would have totally done hazel twice, because I think that was one of my favorite fall spreads last year. But I needed these florals for a different fall spread. And I was like, oh my gosh, Maria, can you just invoice me and throw these in there in my order, because I forgot. And she was so sweet and just threw them in for me. So Maria, if you're watching by any chance, thank you for throwing these in. That was so, so sweet of you. But these are going to match a kit from Harriet Wright Designs. I am still back planning in fall right now. No surprise, right? Every video I talk about, I'm behind. So that's one of my goals this year. We'll see if I can achieve that. To be a little bit more on top of my spreads. So, but for now, I'm still catching up. So those are going to be perfect for that. So that is everything for Two Little Bees. So Home for the Holidays, all of the add-ons, and then our Christmas story and all of these add-ons. Absolutely love these. Maria's always coming out with such amazing kits. I would say this past year, I feel like I purchased so many Two Little Bees kits, more than I have any other year prior. And she's just been nailing everything that she touches. And so I am really excited to see what she's got coming in the new year. All right, we're going to jump into Papermuse Crafts. This one is my New Year's kit. These were some florals that I actually had picked up to go with a kit that she had last year that she didn't bring back this year. I was kind of surprised she didn't, because I felt like it was such a beautiful Christmas kit. I'm surprised that there wasn't more demand for that kit to be brought back. Maybe she will next year. I'll bring that out in just a second to show you, because I'm actually getting ready to sit down and use that kit after I am done with this haul video. Oh, I got a little thing in there. Oh, she gave me a little note. How sweet. No problem. Thank you for supporting my shop. I can't wait to see how your spread turns out. I'm sure it'll be gorgeous, Candace. So stinking sweet. Okay, and then she also threw in this little freebie here. Focus. So sweet. I feel like these would be perfect to like seal little packages or envelopes with, you know? So cute. So what I did, so I had messaged her. I think her little note here, she was responding to my thank you that I put in the little notes because I was so grateful that she did this for me. So I messaged her and just said, hey, I don't see this kit in your shop, but I really would love to get some more florals to match this kit so I can use it this year. And she created a custom order for me and made these. So Candace, thank you so, so much. This was absolutely perfect for what I needed. Let me show you guys the kit real quick. So I have it out right here. This is the kit that I got these to match. This was, you know, obviously from her shop as well. I adore this kit. I think it's such a beautiful, almost sophisticated looking, like Christmassy kit. So, and there was no other florals out there this year that matched this at all. This is an older format, but I am not mad one bit about using an older format. And then this was last year. She had a little freebie. I have this with this kit, but actually this is gold and the kit's silver, so I'll have to use this for something else. But she did have it in transparent last year as well. So I do have one of those, but I'm probably just gonna end up pulling in all of these premium matte. But tiny little part of my haul here, but huge thank you for that tiny little part, because that's going to make this planning this kit so much more enjoyable for me with all these really beautiful florals and all the little piecey parts of it. Just so good. And then the second part, this is a more recent order. This is my New Year's kit, and I'm so excited for this one. I love Candace's kit designs. She's another one that I feel like, I mean, gosh, I feel like everybody, I could say that about every shop. She just has such an eye for design and the way that she does things. I just find it really, really perfect for my planning style, and I just have, I don't know, just really loved her shop this year. So this one, it's more like, you know, the light pink with the kind of smoky black. This kind of reminds me of like the alcohol ink swatches. I do have some black ones from Sadie Stickers that I'll be pulling in with this. But I just thought this was really, I don't know, elegant, I think might be the word that I'm looking for a New Year's Eve kit. I love this gown. Not that I've ever in my life ever worn a gown like this on New Year's Eve. Like I don't go to parties like that. Maybe someday I'll throw a party like that, right? If nobody's having one, let me throw one some year, and this could be like the theme. This little press for champagne with kind of like the brick behind it. This looks like we're in like some really elegant like party hall, and I think it's so beautiful. So this little headband, super cute. The foiled, the little champagne. Again, sorry, we're not focusing. These balloons with the little mirror. In this like double box scene here. I don't know, just so stunning. I really loved this. So when I saw this, I knew this was going to be my New Year's kit. I also really loved the Crafts by Towie one, but I feel like everybody was picking that one up. And sometimes when I see that like everybody has the same kit, I'm a little bit more averse to getting it. Maybe that's weird. Tell me in the comments below if you're like that, or if when you see everybody getting it, you have to get it because everybody's getting it. But I like to do things that are a little bit different, or maybe not as mainstream or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a thing with me, not just in planning, but like in everything. So sorry, my dog's scratching at my door because she wants to come hang out with me. So yeah, tell me if you're the same. But I wanted to get this one because I didn't see really anybody talking about this kit, and I feel like this was very underrated for how beautiful it is. So I had to pick it up, and I cannot wait to use this. And then this is the bottom washi. I will say I'm typically not as big of a fan of giant floral in the bottom washi because I feel like it's just too big sometimes. I don't know. And this one I actually don't mind it in, but I don't like when there's like a lot of a gap in between. But this I thought was really pretty, and I think this, I don't know if this is focusing well enough for you to see it, but the dainty like dotted lines on here, so good. It's just really pretty. The whole thing is so elegant and dainty and feminine, and I am here for this. So really beautiful. And then I think she went back because she had changed her format, and I feel like I'll have to pull out one of her because this is very different. Like she changed her format a couple times since that last one I showed, but I feel like this was more like maybe she went back to some of her older format. I really loved these that she had, and so I'm thankful for these. Maybe this is the newer one. Yeah, I think this is the newer one. I love the circles with the garlands. I think they're really pretty. I like how she did the garlands on here because it actually looks like they're attached to the edge versus some of the ones that like they're just dangling out of nowhere, and it's like, well, where did that come from? I like these because they're positioned in a way that makes sense to my brain. Let me know if that bothers you at all. Does that bother you, or is that like you don't care if there's dangles? I mean, don't get me wrong, I still use them even if there's just little dangles, because I think that's a really pretty little added, you know, foil piece. But sometimes I'll cover that up with an icon or something and just add my own foil. But this is really well done. And then you get some little like midi boxes. They're a little bit smaller. They're like not quite a square box, but they're not a full long midi rectangle box. So they're like an interesting size, but really pretty. And then some half boxes, some third boxes, lots of flags, which personally I use flags when I'm doing like checklists or things, and I really like them sometimes to like, you know, have somewhere to write something in that I don't want to like have to put, you know, a full box in. Like I want to just have a little bit of decoration on the side and then be able to write stuff next to it. And I like having some that have pattern and some that don't, so that I can layer those together. So this is perfect for me and my style. I know not everybody loves having a lot of flags, but for me, I really enjoy that. And then you've got your quarter boxes down here as well. And this one, I don't know if you can see them, but I think this whole bottom row here, they are like, they have the little notched corners. This one does too. And then for our date covers, so her date covers, I think this is her most recent updated format. They are still like a square, not a contour cut paint swatch. You've got a couple scallops, a lot of tiny little deco. These are the most adorable thing ever. I really love these. I think these are a new addition, and I love that addition. They'd actually even be cute layered, like with these squares, I feel like maybe. Super cute. And I do enjoy these for layering as well, and these, so lots of little layering elements. These checklists are so cute. They have little stars. How fun. And then this garland, it's so dainty. Come on, focus. So dainty and pretty. Oh, just so pretty. Okay. And then I did pick up her like journaling page sheet. I will say I do wish that there were some more piecey elements on this. So like maybe in some of this empty space, some of these little branches would be nice, or like individual roses, things like that. Kind of like this, but like some smaller ones too. Like I do wish there was a little bit more of that, but this is still absolutely beautiful. There's this huge scene box here with your dress, some big florals. I really enjoy these and trying to pull those into a spread. These are just, oh, they're just so stunning. I love the light pink against that black and with the white with the black center, like just perfection. So good. And then I did get 2 of the deco sheets. So the floral deco, again, I wish there was a little bit more on here, but this is more than I feel like she normally has. So this is still a good improvement for me, but I did pick up 2. Hopefully that's enough. I always need to remember to pick up 3 of her sheets, but I think because I had this one too, I thought 2 should be enough. And then this is that same freebie. I didn't realize that was hiding in there. And then this is the like long floral washi. This is huge. It's really big to use like in a date cover area, but I might still try to do that. Like put it this way at the very top and kind of shift everything down, and then put some dainty garlands underneath it. That's kind of what I'm envisioning right now for that, because it is huge, and normally I don't want them quite that big, but I feel like it's such a good statement piece. It might actually be really beautiful. So we'll see how I can use that, but then you also have your trims here. So that is everything for Papermuse Crafts. Super excited to use this New Year's kit. Hopefully this weekend. We have company coming over tonight, so I'm not going to get quite as much planning time, but I'm hopeful that I can at least get a base laid and really try to keep up with 1 spread a week here. Now that I'm finally going to be hauling my inserts from Sadie Stickers, I can open up that package, and I haven't even opened it yet, and start at least laying down some bases and getting, you know, some progress made towards this year's kits, or spreads, I mean. All right, so Papermuse Crafts, that's everything for her shop. Okay, this next shop is a new shop for probably everybody here. If you've watched some of my other videos, you may have seen my prayer journal videos, and this shop is owned by Katie. She is my best friend since we were in diapers together. We've been friends for a really long time, like, you know, probably, I don't even want to think about how many years, 30, more than 35. Let's go with that. But these are some stickers that she's created to go with the prayer journal. This is something new for her. She has learned a lot of this. I know she's reached out to some people in the community and they have actually helped kind of teach her how to make stickers and take things from one program to another. But she is still learning about all of this stuff. And so I'm super proud of her for how much progress she's made. She made an entire prayer journal and learned how to make all of that, including like the coils and everything. And then now has learned how to make some stickers and is still working on new things for the shop. So her shop is open, and I'll tag her on the screen here, and I will tag her YouTube in the description of this video. But I wanted to share her stickers. I was able to get some of these from her last time I saw her, and I think they're so creative and so good. And so I wanted to introduce you guys all to this shop, and hopefully you'll see something here that you enjoy as well and can go support her new venture. So these are I pulled them all out of the package so I could show you, but there's 4 different colorways. So she created different colorways and named them different things from the Bible. These are meant to go with a prayer journal. You can obviously use them in any journal that you have, but the intention behind these was to go in some sort of prayer journal. And so we have At the Well, In Green Pastures, Desert Wanderings, and Year of Jubilee. And I'll go through each colorway and the different stickers, but I just wanted to point out there's 4 different main colorways. And I love that she did that because it's so cool that there's like a whole theme with each of them. So let me just move these out of the way here so I can go through things with you. So let's go, we'll keep this one up here first. I'm going to go through these little guys. This is a progress plant sticker. So you can use it as like a tracker, you know, put it in a habit tracker or something like that, or even in your prayer journal. You could use it for anything. But the intention behind it is to have something to track your progress. So, you know, when you're first starting out, you're this tiny little plant that doesn't have any leaves yet, and then you're starting to bud, getting more leaves, and then you're like a full-grown little plant here. So I thought this was so creative. She came up with this all on her own, and I love this idea of having a spot in your planner to mark your growth with a plant that's kind of commensurate to where your growth is at. And then these are little jars of clay, and she has a little Bible verse on the bottom. For he knows our frame, he remembers that we are dust. And there is I'm trying to remember which Bible verse it is, but there is one about, you know, for we have this treasure in jars of clay. If you, you know, went to youth group in the 90s, 2000s, you probably remember the band Jars of Clay. Love them. So anyway, just think that's super cute and creative. So the first colorway I'm going to jump into is the Desert Wanderings colorway. This one may very well be my favorite. I love these really pretty neutrals. So the Desert Wanderings, you know, every theme that she has, every colorway is kind of a theme biblically. So Desert Wanderings, kind of when you're going through a desert season of your life where things are kind of rough and, you know, you feel like you're in a desert. And so she had that theme. And so the verse that she has on here is commensurate with that kind of season of your life, but the colors go with being in a desert. So very neutral and calming. So she's got premium matte or transparent matte, so you can choose to pick up any of these in either transparent or premium. Most of everything I have is in premium, so I will show you. I have one kit that I've got some of her premium, so I'll show you that. But these, I just wanted to pull this up and show you. For her paint swatches, she's got a really, really close cut, which is nice. There's not a lot of white around them. So for me, that's something that I really look for, and I love that she was able to get it so close cut. And then, so for the actual sticker sheets, so like I think I mentioned earlier, this is, you know, all one theme, but she's got different pages for different things. So kind of like journaling pages and then some floral. So this one here, you've got the Bible verse that kind of goes with this theme of desert wandering. Cast your burden on the Lord and he will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. Psalm 55:2. So this is really pretty, you know, nice, like focal point in your planner. If you're trying to journal about something, you know, that's on your heart, and it's really, come on, focus behind here, really, really close cut. So I love that she's brand new and figured that out. Because I feel like that can be tricky sometimes. So love that there's not a huge white edge on things. We've got some florals, your torn paper, which is really pretty. Now this is larger than, you know, you see in most journaling kits. When you look at the prayer journal, this does kind of fit really well on the page. So let me actually grab that and show you. Okay, so let me just flip to an empty page here so I can kind of show you the sizing. So this is the prayer journal from the Reformed Planner. Come on. This is the cover of it in the back. It's kind of like the size, so the same size as an Erin Condren. Let me see. Maybe a little bit. It's maybe a little bit bigger than an Erin Condren. Here's my old Erin Condren, so you can kind of see size-wise. No, actually, I think it's right about the same size. Yeah, it's right about the same size. Lots more pages, but as far as page size. So, you know, depending on what you're using this for, what size journal you have, here is how the torn paper would fit in there, like this thing here. You can kind of see it goes through a good majority of that corner. So these being bigger is perfect for pairing with the journal. You know, you can see these pages are really big. You've got a lot of room. So this could be perfect for that or any planner that is about this size. So let me just move that out of the way. That's the planner here. So there is your first page there. And then this is the second page, again, very similar in size, maybe a little bit taller. But as far as the torn paper, they are larger. And then you've got some larger bouquets, another little banner that you could write something in. I think that's so cute. And then some more little windows. I am a fan of the stained glass windows. And then for her washi and deco, so let's go over the deco first here. You do get one of these like strips, and again, you can see how close cut those are, so you do need to be very careful because they're very delicate. But you get, she added some little deco in here of like people reading, like a little like study time, and then like a little frame here with the florals, frame down here. Again, these are so, so delicate. I'm like scared to pull this up on camera because I'm trying to like look at it in person, not on the camera. It is cut out in the middle, which is really pretty. So you can choose to put something in the middle, or you could just pull that middle up and keep it with it, but it is very delicate. And this one I think is the same way. Yeah, I can see the cut line in this one too. These are scaring me to do on camera because I feel like I need to focus. Okay. So yeah, so you can see that one as well. Really, really pretty. So these all match our desert theme. And then for the washi, so this looks messy the way it is, but let me just show you how it's actually going. So I know she's still working on figuring out how to like shrink it down, but in order to have this be full, she had to put the pattern all around here. So there are a couple strips that are just like a regular bottom washi strip. It just looks like there's more on the edge. So there's both of these, which are, I think, the same size. Yep, same like width there. So that's both of those. Let's see. Yeah, inside there is not. And then these are like another floral washi strip. So this is a really big one right here. Goes the whole width. So everything you see there does come off of the page. And then you've got like another half one that's very similar to this half one, but they are slightly different if you look at the way that the floral patterns are. So, and then there's a couple little florals up at the top there. So that is the Desert Wanderings colorway with the 4 different sheets, and then the 2, the transparent matte and premium matte paint swatches. I don't know if that's what she calls them. I'm not sure what she calls them on her site. She is now on Etsy. She's moved her shop to Etsy. So definitely pop over there. And again, I'll put link to her YouTube page in my description below, and her Instagram as well. Okay, zoomed back in a little bit here so we can see this better. Now that I don't have my giant prayer journal there. So this is the In Green Pastures kit. So this one is based off of like Psalm 23. So you've got, you know, the Lord leads me through green pastures, has me lie down by still waters. You've got some water kind of colors and then the different greens. So again, premium and transparent, really pretty. And then I did, okay, so she had reformatted what she originally had. So these premium or transparent matte ones I have are the old format, but I wanted to show you her transparent matte. I know I showed you in these, but I wanted to show you kind of like with actual stickers. So I'm just going to show you like the quality of her transparent matte because I feel like it's really good, and her like color saturation is good. So here is, let me just peel that up a little bit, but here's her transparent matte. You know, just the quality of it. It's a really good transparent matte. It doesn't feel like, you know, some transparent mattes kind of, I don't know, they have like a weird texture to them. This is like a nice smooth texture. So these are both transparent matte, which are really good color saturation. These stickers are on here. They're just in a different format now. So let me show you them in the correct format because this has some new things added. So this is the In Green Pastures like main page. This has the Psalm 23, 1 and 2. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. So kind of like for peaceful times, that kind of thing. So like some nice light florals to go with that. Some really pretty trees. I love all these pine trees. I love this little like PC tree here. I think this is so good. So good. And then like kind of like watercolor looking trees and this really big focal point. Again, this comes in transparent matte as well. I just have these ones in premium matte. And then this is page 2. I really love like the pink leaves with this because I feel like there's a lot of, you know, like the green and then a little bit with the blue here, but the pink is really pretty as like a nice little pop. Kind of reminds me of spring. Love this little watercolor scene. You got some florals. This one is already cut in half for you. Bigger floral. Some more PC branches and leaves. Really pretty. And then our In Green Pastures deco. This is probably my favorite deco page. I love the little deer. I think they're so cute, and the little bunny. And then I really love these florals and the way that she arranged them. I just think they're so pretty. So you get 2 of the floral strips. You've got a couple little deer, this pretty book, a bunch of floral and leaf deco, some little like, I don't even know what you want to call that, just a little swatch of looks like grass. Really pretty. And then these are the In Green Pastures washi. So again, you have the like cut in half washi, a big floral washi. This is contour cut all the way around this floral pattern. Pull that up again for you to see. Really nice tight cut around it. And then a couple rectangular strips with these adorable little deer hanging out in the middle in this little green pasture. So super cute. So this is the In Green Pastures, 4 different pages. You can choose to purchase all or just one of those. And then the matching paint swatch. I keep calling them paint swatches. I don't know if she calls them watercolor swatch. I'm not sure, but I'll have to look that up and let you know. But yeah, these little swatches. Love that one. It's probably my favorite. If I had to choose one, I think that would be it. So next is At the Well. So all your blues, as you can imagine, being that it's at the well. Speaking of like the woman at the well and that story in the Bible, if you're familiar with it. But these are the colorways for this kit, I guess if you want to call it. This colorway, these are the colors in it. And then this is the main journaling page. It says it wasn't the water he came for, it was me. Again, if you're familiar with that story of the woman at the well in the Bible. So this one is very like just soft, and I don't know, I feel like the vibe of these florals just really goes with the theme of that story and just, you know, I don't know, the Lord's mercy and grace, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. If you're familiar with the story, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this is the large, like, torn paper. And you can see there's not really a whole lot of white on the edge, which is great. So, and then we pull this in so you can see the florals. Really pretty watercolors, super soft. You get a couple banners that you can put in your planner, and then one of these little stained glass windows and some of the little jars. And then this is more of like the floral, really big like banner piece. So we made my mom this super cool book. We've been working on it for like 2 years, all of us kids, and changing it, you know, between households and things because there's 5 of us kids. And I was able to use some of these stickers because Katie had gifted me some when we were up in New York, and we were trying to finish her little book. And so I had some of these in the older format that she'd given me, and so I was able to use some of these in the book for my mom. We all just took this little journal and made little notes and memories and put in photos and just things throughout our lives and our kids' lives, and just made a really special memory book for my mom. And it was really cool for me to be able to put some of these stickers in there because my mom used to watch Katie when we were kids. My mom watched a lot of people's kids. Katie was one of them, her and her brother. And so it was just really cool to like add that to the memory planner, because it's something that, you know, my best friend and, you know, a little girl that my mom had watched had grown up and made. So super special. But I did use this big banner in one of the pages and tied in like some really pretty stuff. So these big florals are great for journaling, memory, you know, that kind of stuff. Really love them. So there's that one. And then this deco page, it's really also one of my favorites. I love the books in the girl. Yeah, I don't know, there's just something very serene about that. This girl over here kind of studying. The colors go with it so well. I love that she, like, come on, focus, tucked in little florals here. You've got more leafy little pieces that you can, you know, decorate with. You've got a couple little floral washies. This one's a little bit skinnier than this one, which is nice to have some variety and size. Super cute. Those little bunnies are adorable. And then this is the washi page for this one. So you've got the two half washi strips, which you kind of have here as well. And then the full, all three of these are, this one is a regular rectangle, like bottom washi. And so is this one. And then this one is the full floral that you could use. And you could always cut that in half too if you wanted more half ones, but you get the 2 half and then a whole, which is really nice. So this is the At the Well colorway kit. And these are the little swatches that go with that one. Okay, last colorway here is the Year of Jubilee. And this is a super fun, bold kit. This one is very different from the others as far as the colorway, and very different from what I traditionally will use. But I love that while I don't use a lot of bright colors in my actual memory planner, something like this, I would totally use bright colors in like my prayer journal or another journal, and be able to, I love bold jewel tones. Mustard is like one of my absolute favorite colors. And being able to pull that in somewhere is really fun for me, even if it's not in my actual memory planner. So this one is Year of Jubilee. The Bible verse on this one is, "For you shall go out in joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills before you shall break forth into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands." Isaiah 55:12, which I really love that verse. I love Isaiah. I can remember growing up hearing Cliff, Katie's dad, singing that song in church. And so it just has a lot of really good memories and, you know, just happiness that is associated with that for me. And so this being the Year of Jubilee just fits so well. So yeah, you've got your torn paper, you've got a really big bouquet here, lots of little elements, some jars of clay, your little stained glass window, which if you use like Tombows or like watercolor markers, you could totally make this look like a really pretty stained glass. And then you've got your banner up top. And then this is page 2. I love this color. Again, it's way brighter than it's actually showing up on camera, in a good way. Like it's like a nice magenta, I don't know, berry color. These colors are just so stunning in person. It's really hard to give them justice on a camera. But you've got some really big floral bouquets and pieces, another window and a banner. So pretty. And then your deco sheet. There are some little books here, tree, this mountain scene, which is really beautiful. You do get like a little wreath, which has a solid center, which is nice because this is really delicate inside, so really high chance of tearing that if it wasn't solid. And then some little like swatches, a little arch, really pretty. And then this is the washi page. So you've got your, you know, half washi strip here. And on the bottom, this is a full, oh, I tore it. Okay. I'm not going to try to take these up, but this is a full strip of, you know, it's not cut in half. And then these two are rectangular. Again, to get the pattern on there, she had to kind of go over the border a little bit. And so it looks a little bit clustery there, but it's not in real life. It's actually like a nice strip. But in order to get a strip where you could have a full pattern, that's kind of what she needed to do. So that is the washi, and this is the Year of Jubilee. So fun with these bright colors. So, all right, that is everything for, let me just pull these all out here, everything for the Reformed planner. I'm so thankful that she sent me these or gave me these when I saw her in person last. We both actually went home to New York for Thanksgiving, and so we were able to hang out and see each other, which was really nice. And I unfortunately had to go back to New York for a funeral for a family member, and she was still up there, so I had to fly back up, but I was able to hitch a ride home to North Carolina with her on her way to Alabama. And so it was really cool. We got to spend a whole car ride, 10 hours or however long it was in the car together, just hanging out. So it was really fun. But while I was there, I was able to get these stickers from her, and I'm so thankful. Katie, thank you so much for gifting these to me. I'm so excited for your new ventures, all the things you're working on. If you guys have not checked out the Reformed Planner, again, I'll tag her in the description, and I'll put her Instagram handle on the screen here. Make sure you go check her out. She has some videos on her channel that describe the prayer journal and what the intentions of it are. And she does have that up in her shop as well if you're looking for a nice journal, for your sermon notes and prayer journaling and all of that this year. All right, I am going to do this huge My Nose Addiction order next. This is some more like fall, but most of the rest of this is more like wintry and, kind of Valentine's-y. So some of this is Christmassy, and I did share this on my Instagram. I think I did a live with this at one point. So if you've already seen this, feel free to skip through. I won't be offended. I wouldn't be offended if you wanted to anyway, because I know it's a lot. So I do want to share this though on my YouTube channel, because I know not everybody on YouTube follows me on Instagram, or you might have missed the live. So I am going to reshare all of this. And honestly, it's been a couple months now since I've opened these packages, so it'll be like all fresh and new again for me. So I'm gonna jump into these. So first kit I want to go through is the kit that I'm actually going to use for Thanksgiving week. I saw this kit when she was, creating it. She, in our PR group, a lot of times asks for our feedback, and so it's really fun to get like glimpses of what she's making. And when I saw what she was doing with this one, I was like, yep, that's it. That's my Thanksgiving kit. I have found one. I had a really hard time finding a Thanksgiving kit this year. And so when I saw this, I was like so excited because I really needed one. So you do get a little date cover or date dots in here. So these ones are in gold because I did pick this up in the light gold / champagne gold. I think it's champagne in her shop now. I know the distributor she was getting her foil from, it was light gold, and then that particular light gold was having a lot of issues, and I think a lot of shop owners were having issues with it, and so she switched to the champagne after talking with the distributor. And so I think this might be in the light gold, and now she's using a champagne, so I could be wrong, but I think she did change it just slightly so that I think the old one was like leaving a lot of dust or something like that, like a lot of foil dust. So I love that she she pays attention to those things, and then she shifts accordingly so that we have the best quality we can have. So thank you for that, Laura. So this scene here, this is what kind of makes it like super Thanksgiving to me. This girl is showing up with a pie at the door with a little wreath, just adorable. And then this, I love these floral boxes. The florals in these ones here are kind of like trimmed with like the trace foiling. I love the football because we always have to have football on Thanksgiving. So I love the subtle little nod to football, even though this is a very nice like Thanksgiving and outdoorsy kit. Then you got a little football, and I love that little like pop of that. And then this pillow outline in foil, also adorable. The leaves, I love this scene. This reminds me of where I grew up. I feel like I say that about a lot of kits, but it does, with like the different changing leaves. This year in North Carolina was actually one of the like prettiest falls that I can remember here in the 7 years I've been here. The colors were just so good. I think it's because it was so cold here this year, but typically it's way prettier in New York. So just, that's up in, like New England coast area, right? So it's really pretty up there in the fall. So this reminds me of like the really pretty trees up there. I love this truck with the florals, begin each day with grace and gratitude. This foiled scene, Laura's foiled scenes are one of my favorite things, but I love this little mudroom with the red hunter boots. And then you've got this cute little sign. And then this box, I believe, is contour. Yep. So this box, you could pull the whole box off if you want, or you could just use it like this. I will probably use it like this because I think that's so fun. So there's that little fun box there. And then you do get these little scallop boxes at the bottom. Oop. Oh, Lord, Cassie. All right, come on. All right, didn't even ruin it, but there's a little scallop box. Let's put that back on there because I did not intend to pull that up and stick it somewhere else. All right, not getting that back on there well. Okay, so that is our full boxes page. Oh, I just love how that foil pops off of here. Actually, another light here might make it, yeah, that's not really making that much of a difference. Okay, this bottom washi, so stunning. I love this like deep turquoise color with a burgundy, just really, really pretty. And then she's been doing these, I love this little pattern too. She's been doing these tiny little ones here, these tiny little scallops. I am obsessed with the skinny headers. I've loved them since Dash of Sun had like the full foiled ones that were skinny, but now so many shops are doing like actual little mini headers, and I love them so much. I'm glad she leaves these bow headers in because I do love these offset bows. I think they're really cute, but I am gravitating more towards these skinnier headers because I usually have so much to put in my planner, or at least enough anyway, that sometimes I don't want bigger headers. I want something that's tinier so that I have more room for other things. So I love that she's doing that. And then you do have your date covers up here. I think this may be an older format maybe, because I think she's made these like contour cut now, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'll have to double check. Maybe some of these other kits I have, it'll show me. Yeah, maybe in this Northern Lights one. Okay. So yeah, love this page. And then this page is foiled as well. And I like that it's a very subtle foil. It's not overly foiled. And if you really didn't want it, you could always cover it up. So I like that as well. And then you've got some scallop headers at the bottom here underneath all your boxes. And then you've got these midi boxes. Love those. And I love that 2 of them are plain and then 2 have tiny foil that, again, if you wanted to, you could cover up. All right, I've got a lot of extras with this kit. So let me pull out, this is the floral deco. I did get 2 of the floral deco. And I think I've mentioned this in other haul videos, but Laura has really reduced the amount of white space around her florals, which makes me happy because I love not having a ton of white space. So it makes it just much easier for me with layering. So I did get 2 of those, and then I got 1 of the deco sheet. I like that this truck is empty here. Like, you've got the florals here, but it's empty here. So you could like throw florals in it, or, you know, put something foiled in there. And this is empty, so you could put your own foiled words. You know, you can kind of create your own thing here. So really, really cute. Same with the basket. You could totally put something else in there. So those are like the smaller add-ons. And then I did get this trims page as well. I always pick this up. I love the lace with the torn paper, the florals, the trims, just really good with my style of planning. I really love having that page. And then this, so I did pick up the floral trims in transparent too. So if you want to see, she also has really saturated colors. It's almost hard to tell the difference between the transparent and premium, which I love. So I did get both because I want to use this in other things as well, more than just my planner, my memory planner. And then I picked up both for these too. So I'm going to go over this in the Premium X. It's easier to see on the camera, but there's this beautiful Polaroid with that scene that I love so much up there. I think it's all just, yeah, it's all just one box. A tiny little bit of this lace and the more lace over here. It's kind of like in a gradient too, which is really pretty. And then these little stamps, which are cut like stamps. So cute. And then this torn notebook paper. I did just order a bunch of these. She came out with these in colorways. I did just order a bunch of that on her site last night. I've been meaning to order for months, and I finally just did it last night. But I really love those. I got them in transparent matte for my, I ordered a Paper Test Designs yearly planner and actually a weekly planner for my health. So stay tuned for videos on those. Super excited. They're on their way here from Germany, but I ordered a bunch of these to use in those planners. And then you've got like your little corner things here, just like a regular, you know, actually this isn't, I'm sorry. This has a bunch of little, I don't know if you can see, come on, focus. It's got a bunch of little things on the bottom. So like little arrows and circles and little layering pieces. So there's a bunch of little stuff in here. It's really hard to tell with this textured pattern where the cut lines are without like taking everything off. And then you do get some hearts and some little like swatches, tiny little floral. I love this. This is actually on my freebie. I think it might be might be the florals from Mary, but it also has this sweater on it, I think. So, or another sweater. I don't know, my freebie, I'll get that with my next order, because when I ordered this, it was before we switched our freebies. But I think anyway, we'll see what's in here. I might have my new freebie in here. We'll see if it's in here. I honestly don't remember. I have been so out of the loop, so I will look and see. But yeah, lots of little deco and little leaves. I love this basket with the florals. It's like the same basket from like where the football was, but it's got florals in it. It's so beautiful. And then this is page 2, where you get the longer journaling pages. You've got, what does this say? Begin each day with grace and gratitude. Same quote from the kit. And then you've got some deco. I love this layered like notebook paper here. More layering elements, some more little like organic shapes, and then this cute little wreath. Just so many good pieces. So this is the 2-page journaling kit. You can choose to purchase one or both of her journaling kits as far as the pages. And then this is it in the transparent matte. So you can kind of see the difference in color, which is, again, really close. All right, so that is the Grace kit and all of the add-ons. Can't wait to plan with this one for my week of Thanksgiving. All right, so I'm actually gonna open this one next. I should have done this one first, probably, because this one has all of my extras and my freebies in it. I do PR for my newest addiction, so I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning as well. I'll put my code on the screen here. It's Cassie15 to save 15%. And you can put my name in the notes for my freebie. Let me see if my current freebie is in here. I think it actually might be. Maybe it's in another one. Okay, so I'm not seeing my freebie in here. I thought that I had one, but I, again, haven't touched stuff in a while, so it might be that I don't have my newest freebie yet, and I'm just making that up. So it might be in my next haul video if it's not in one of these other 2 envelopes over here. But let me share with you the other freebies that I did get with this order. And if you've ordered from her recently, you probably got these same ones. So there is this little, it's a Twinkle Light foil washi. So this is a really sweet little freebie. I love how dainty that is with these little like teardrops kind of on there. Super pretty. This is in rose gold. This is another cute little freebie. This adorable little Polaroid. These florals are in her Hanukkah kit, as well as her, I think it's called Let It Snow maybe. It's like an ice skating kit. So those go really well with that. And then the little gingerbread house and the cocoa and the chair. Super cute. And then this was a new release freebie. I'm sure she has an updated one now because it's been a while. Maybe she doesn't. This might still be the same one, but this is very wintry. And it is still winter, so this could be the freebie still. This one's a little bit more Christmassy, but super cute. Again, in rose gold. And then these were part of my orders. I did order these. I thought that these were so cute. When she was sharing, you know, the Mary, I think it's Mary Everything kit, you know, she was sharing that in our PR group, and I believe it was Heather from Planning with Heather had this idea to create stockings as date covers, which was genius and so cute, and I can't wait to use these with my Christmas spreads. The whole idea, let me see if I can show you here. I guess I'll jump into this next before I go into my other things. This whole thing kind of like evolved into this idea. So here they are in regular premium but there were these wood strips. So this will kind of be like a mantle, and you could hang your stocking date covers off the mantle and then use, I know this is a mini floral, but you could put a floral like up top or, you know, hanging on top of the mantle, and then also, you know, string one of these garlands in there with it. So I think Planning with Heather might have actually done that or showed it when she got hers. I know that Laura showed it in the live when she was showing these new releases, but just such a cute idea. So I had to pick up these little stockings, and I wasn't sure which kits I'd want to use it with, so I just got them in all 3 foils. So there is those. Her rose gold is a little bit more on, it's not coppery, but it's not very pink. It's a little bit pinker than it's showing up here, but it is more of like a lighter rose gold. So if that's not showing up super great on camera, I just wanted to point that out. And then these, I guess I'll just go through these since I pulled them up, but I got them in transparent and premium. Just little wood washi strips, so just regular rectangular strips here. Thought these would be really cute for the mantles, and just the different woods kind of go with a lot. I feel like the lighter wood kind of goes with the snuggle kit, so got those. And then I did pick up, so I already have the snuggle kit, and I have the older format of it. So I picked up some of the journaling kits to go with it and some florals, so that way I could plan the way that I'm currently planning, but be able to utilize a kit that I purchased from her last year. So let me pull the kit out and show you real quick. So this is the snuggle kit itself. It says, "Baby, it's cold outside." I plan on using this in February because I feel like with the pink and like the little like love letter stack, this whole thing just screams February to me. So I really wanted to use this kit. I did pick up the, ooh, I got a sticker stuck to my stickers. Oh no. I did pick up this same kit here. So this actually, let me show you. This is really good to kind of show you where, you know, if you purchased from her before, do you see how there was like a lot of white space around the florals? I picked this one up because now her white space is so minimal, and I prefer my florals to be like this versus this. I can pick it up and show you. So it's quite a difference. So I will probably still use these in another journal of some sort, but I really wanted for the actual kit and planning to have the you know, tighter white space around things. So let me just pull this up. She has reformatted this kit, so it does look a little bit different. The boxes are the same, so this is in her shop. If you're still looking for something for February, it's only January, so this could be a good wintry kit for you. And it's just stunning. I think that, you know, again, the format like these aren't in there anymore, I don't think. So I do prefer the newer format, but, you know, I've got this kit. I'm going to use this one. And there's your bottom washi. So pretty. So you can see how these wood washies, like this one kind of matches this, so I could pull that in if I wanted to because they do match. This is the older format. I'm just going to keep saying that, but this is, you know, this is the kit that I'm going to be using. So, and then I do already have the deco sheet, and then this one, I think I picked up both of those again. So this was what I already had, and then this is what I got to go with that. So these are the journaling kits, which weren't available back when I purchased this before. So I'm really excited that I didn't use it and I can use it with all of this now because this is really pretty. And then this is the second page. You got your little "Baby, it's cold outside," your torn paper. I love that with a paper clip. This little teacup, coffee cup, whatever. Just so pretty. I love the florals and just how delicate and feminine this is. Oh, see, that's what that one goes to. Oh no, that one that was missing and on there came from here. I'm gonna have to see if I can peel that up. That's my fault because I probably after my live like shoved everything together just like I almost did again and probably peeled that off. So good job, Cassie. And then I did pick up the florals. Again, I wanted them to be a little bit of a tighter contour cut, so I picked these up to go with the kit as well. And then these little guys, I thought these were so pretty. So she had made these little bow dangles for this part. We'll get into that kit, but she made them for this, like she had designed them, and then she decided to create them because they were so cute into their own little sheet. And I love these. I can't wait to put these in and like get creative and figure out where to put them in the spread. But this is the silver, rose gold, and light gold of the little bow dangles. So cute. And then these were kind of fun and different. I think Ink Paper Plan has some non-foiled windows that are really cute. I'd like to purchase some of those from her too, just for a variety of these windows. But these I thought were really cool because you could create a scene behind this little open window. You can see it's like the little windows open coming to the inside. You could keep the white boxes behind it if you wanted to and layer a transparent mat over it, or you could just layer a premium mat behind it and have, you know, your solid or both, I don't know. But really fun and just gives a lot of possibilities for creativity. So I picked those up in all three foil colors. This window is, you know, kind of comes from this kit idea here. So I guess you could open it that way. I had it upside down then, didn't I? So you could have the window opening either way. This one's opening that way, so this would match. So that's the windows. And then she also created some Polaroid boxes. And what I really like about her is they kind of, you know, like when you have all of them together, look a little bit different, but I typically won't be leaving the white in anyway. So I liked that it was foiled all the way around, like the outside and the inside, and that this is then a full box you could use, like a, you know, not a full box, but like a, you know, fancy box, whatever. I don't know what word I'm trying to use. But that way you're not wasting space, you know, and it's foiled. So I like that there's a lot of foil going on these. So I picked these up in all 3 foil colors as well. And then I did get a couple journaling pages. So I am not a coffee drinker. I am a tea drinker. And yeah, got a cup of tea right by me. I had to move it because I was really worried I was going to spill it on all my stickers. So it's sitting on a different part of my desk that's not going to spill anything on here. But I really liked the coffee stains, but don't drink coffee. So I figured I would get these, and I could always use these for like tea because it's still like that, you know, coffee or tea color. I know it has coffee beans, but that's okay. I think they're super cute. And even though I don't drink coffee, I do enjoy like the smell of coffee, and I just think it's kind of fun. So thought these were super cool. I got them in transparent matte. Let's see if I can peel one of these babies up here. You all know I'm the worst at that. So yeah, really good color saturation here. And she also has these in a wine color. So if you're a wine drinker and you like the wine color, or you just, you know, want that, then she does have those as well. And then this tea time sheet, I asked for a tea sheet when she did the coffee one, and she delivered. So I really love this. I think I have this teapot. I think it's this one, and some of these tea bags on my new freebie. Maybe it's that one, but I think it's this one. So yeah, she put some of those on my freebie for me because I asked for that, because maybe it's this one. I just love tea, and I love a good tea themed anything. So this kit is really, really pretty with all the different tea elements. Cannot wait to pull this in to some sort of journaling spread. And then these I had asked her for as well. I love the lace. She's got this lace pattern in a lot of her more recent kits, and it was in the Northern Lights kit as well, which I'll share next here. And I wanted some foiled washi strips to go with it. I think she might have made foiled dividers like this too after this, so I'm not 100% sure. Shoot, I should have ordered those last night. Okay, I might need to message her if she has those in there. I did get this one in hollow because the Northern Lights kit I got is in hollow. Shocker, I know, we'll get into that. I don't ever get things in hollow, but when you see it, you'll understand why. So her hollow is just so pretty. I mean, hollow is gorgeous. It's just not typically my jam, but I am really excited to do something different. And then I got the gold, rose gold, and the silver. I feel like you can see the pattern the best in the silver. It's just such a good lace pattern, and I'm a sucker for lace. So Laura, thank you for making these because I love them so much. All right, so that's kind of all the extras. This is the Northern Lights kit. I know I was just talking about the hollow, so let me bring this one out to show you. And yes, you guys, look at that. This was such a fun collaboration with the PR team with this extra sheet here. So when we were, you know, Laura was creating this kit and she was asking us for feedback and showing us things, one of the things that, you know, we all mentioned was we love the idea of this in hollow. However, most of us don't plan with a lot of hollow, and so having deco to match was going to be an issue. And I kind of mentioned that in the group. I was like, oh, I love this, but like I don't have deco. And so she's been talking about doing this for a while, creating an extra sheet and like a deco sheet. And so she created one for this. So I'm going to go through these things first and save that for the end, but it is so beautiful, and everybody in the group was pitching in. So there's like elements of every PR team member, I feel like, on this sheet, because we were all like, can you put this and can you do that? And so it was really cool. So let's go to the kit first so that this will make sense with what we put in there. But there's your date covers or date dots that are in the hollow. She does have a thing now called the Ultimate Kit Bundle, which I love that she did this. So she's bundled some things together and made it easier. So I'm just going to move all this out of the way. She has made it easier to just like choose the bundle, and then you can always add more to it. So for the Ultimate Kit Bundle, let's see if I can remember everything that's in here. This is what came in the Ultimate Kit Bundle. So obviously you get this with your kit. I did pick up one extra floral sheet. So you get one floral sheet in this Ultimate Kit bundle. Really love these florals. They're just so wintry and like frosty. And then you also get one deco sheet. This is just like those foiled windows I showed you, but in black and white. So it does, oh my gosh, Cassie, don't break things. It does have all the openings in it. If I can get that up there. There we go. And then you've got the cute little cats that mimics this one sitting on the windowsill. You've got this window with the scene, some little Polaroids that actually have, focus, the Northern Lights in there. It's just, this is like a hygge type of kit to me, like just cozy, wintry. This is going to be a January kit. I'm not sure exactly where yet. I do need to sit down and kind of go through my lineup and regroup. Maybe I'll do a video on that when I get my life together. But I do want to do some planning today too. So we're going to get through the haul and do some planning, and then maybe tomorrow we'll do another video. So this is, so the kit, you get your full kit here, and then you also get these other 2 pages. So the kit is now 3 pages. She has updated her kit format. And the reason she did that was so that, you know, if there's things that you're not using, like what if you don't want all of these and you add your own boxes, you're not paying for things you're not using, but you can always add them on. So her Ultimate Kit bundle, I don't remember the exact price of it, but you do save a good chunk of money if you buy the kit bundle. So if you are somebody like me who wants all this extra, I just click the kit bundle and then I'm good to go. So this kit is very different from, as far as hollow. I don't typically gravitate towards hollow, but these Northern Lights, and you guys, my lights are not doing this justice at all if you could just see this in person. But these little, you know, Northern Lights scenes here are stunning in hollow. She also has this in rose gold. I think you can maybe get it in any color, but I've seen other people with rose gold, and that's also really pretty with the rose gold against this dark blue. But the hollow it just stole me. I had to get it. I love this little lantern with the books and the tea. This kind of looks like snow in between the florals. This cozy scene, there's that lace that matches, let me pull this out here, matches this lace pattern. So I wanted to be able to bring some of these in, and you know, I can cut them down to match the lace in here. And then you got this cute little kitty up here. So cute. And then, okay, you can see it a little bit better with this. Look at the bottom washi. Ugh, it's just so, so stunning. I really love this. And then there's that bigger lace as well. And it's kind of layered, which is really pretty. I really like that. And then you've got your bow headers, which are my favorite. And then it's kind of like a starry night. You've got these little scalloped skinny headers. And you can see where this is updated to be a contour cut date cover. Sorry if you hear the neighbors' dogs. I've got lots of neighbors and everybody has dogs, which is lovely, except when they're all barking because they get each other going. So this is your boxes page. It's really hard to see this hollow in the lighting. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should have done this one at night. But there is a little bit of foil on these boxes, like I mentioned in the other kit. And then these are little scalloped headers down here with a floral pattern. And then some of your little like midi boxes. So that's the 3-page base kit. And then this is the, I think it's called the Functional, yeah, Northern Lights Functional. So this one does come with the Ultimate Kit bundle, but not with your base kit. So if you just pick up the base kit, you will not have this page. But I love this. I love all of these little like fancy lacy boxes. And I still like a good scallop circle. I know I feel like people don't use these as much, like the half scallop, but I still love them. And then you've got a couple like quarter boxes. I feel like these are good for layering too. And then some more fancy boxes and arches, the little notepad with her signature bow. And then you do have some page flags as well. This is like a torn paper. Ooh, it's not even a page flag. Well, that's fun. Is this, okay, so this is a flag. So here's a flag, and then here's a little like washi tape kind of. That's fun. Okay, I didn't realize that those were different. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh, well, I'm not going to peel them all off because we'd be here all day. And I already feel like we are here all day. So we're not going to do that. Okay. And then you've got your little like color swatches as well. And then this page also comes with the Ultimate Kit bundle, or you can purchase it separately, but this is the floral trims. I know I've mentioned it throughout this whole video, but I love having floral trims for my spreads. Some torn paper, and then all of the little trims that are great for date cover deco, or just, you know, putting as headers over your boxes, whatever. So that is the Ultimate Kit Bundle. These 3 pages here, those 2, 1 floral and 1 deco. And then this is the journaling kit. I did purchase this with it because I am extra and have to have everything. And I got it in both transparent and regular per usual. Definitely went a little bit crazy. So here is the journaling kit, same format as the other one that I shared, so I'm not going to go super into detail. This again is, you can kind of see those cut lines very faintly on this one, but there's little circles and rings and flags. And then this is page 2, really pretty, and she kind of did like a little Northern Lights in there with some colors. And then these are the transparent matte versions of that same kit. So that is Northern Lights. Oh, I almost forgot. This was the thing I was so excited about, and I almost forgot to share it with you. So this is the Northern Lights foiled sampler. This page, I know she said, I think it takes her 20 minutes to cut one, you know, have 2 on one page. It took 10 minutes per page to cut this on the silhouette. So this is definitely super detailed. There's so many tiny elements in this. And I'm trying to remember all of who suggested what. We were all kind of throwing things in there. I'm pretty sure these twinkle lights, Jenny from Jenny and Her Plans had suggested. People wanted like the little animals and tree stumps, and like there's some little mountains, little scenes. You've got like your little foil dividers. There's some long washi strips on the side here. Ton of Northern Lights things you can bring in. Super pretty. So you can pick this up in any foil color as well, but of course I got hollow to go with the hollow kit, so that despite the fact that I don't have a lot of hollow, I can still use this kit. Icons will be a little bit tricky, I'm sure, but hopefully I have enough in like black and white that I can bring in. So yeah, just absolutely adore this sampler. I think this was so fun, and this is such a cool collection of ideas from the PR team. All right, last but certainly not least is this kit called Rose Hill Cottage. This one is themed after the movie The Holiday. Love that movie. I never actually watched it up until last year, and it is probably one of my favorite like Christmas time movies to watch now. So I'm really glad I finally watched it. I don't know how I missed it for so long, but I love that she themed a kit after it. It's so pretty. So I may actually use this as my Valentine's kit. I need to go through my lineup and see. I know it's a little bit wintry, but I feel like it's so pink and pretty and romantic that this could be a really good Valentine's kit. So date covers. This is in rose gold. So let's see if I can get these all up here. And I'll try to put these in order again where you can see what comes with the Ultimate Kit Bundle. So this would be your, yep, this would be your Ultimate Kit Bundle, right? Let me see. I ordered 2 of these, so it's okay. We're going to go with this. All right, so let's look at the full boxes first, because that's always everybody's favorite. Foil boxing, again, love Laura's foil boxings. This looks very similar to the bedroom in The Holiday, in the little cottage. So I think that's super cute that it's so close to what the actual bedroom looks like in the movie. And then you've got this half floral, half music notes box with torn paper. So creative and romantic, and just, oh, I just love it. And then this kind of looks like the little cottage from The Holiday, and I love the foiled brick in here. Really well done. And then you've got your florals that have the trace floral on either side. Again, you've got the lace here that matches that lace washi I was showing you. This is why I wanted some of that, because there's so much in these kits and I just love it. Our quote box says, "If you were a melody, I used only the good notes." And that's what Miles says to Kate Winslet's character in the movie, and it's just really pretty. And it goes with like the little piano with the music notes, and then the pretty dangles. This Rose Hill Cottage is the name of the cottage, Kate Winslet's cottage. So that's really cute. And then she drives like a little red Mini Cooper. So, and this kind of, you know, looks like a little village. So really cute, and the little sign. And then this is the bottom washi. again with the lace and the wood, so the things that I got will fit perfectly with this kit. So pretty. These florals are so delicate. Really love that. And then you've got your contour like paint swatches, skinny scallop headers, and then your bow headers, and your functional boxes page with your scalloped headers in this section here. And then with the Ultimate Kit Bundle, you would get one of these. I picked up two, but you would get one of these, and this is one, let's see, is this cut in half? It is cut in half, or you could choose to use it as one. Really large, so you know, you may want to cut it down a little if you like thinner, but nice to have the option anyway, so really love that. And your torn paper and your trims here. You would get one of these, not two, in the Ultimate Kit Bundle. And then this is the functional page with all of the fun fancy boxes and flags. And then you would also get one of the deco sheets. I think that's so cute. And you could put like your own little thing on here. You could layer over the bow dangles if you got those foiled. And then you would get one of these floral sheets. I did get two, but you would get one. I love these. I think these florals are they're just so pretty and romantic. And then, I got three. Just kidding. I got three of them. And then the journaling kit. So this is the first page. This is it in transparent as well. Really pretty. And then this is page 2 in transparent and premium. So that is Rose Hill Cottage. May very well be my Valentine's kit. I adore this kit so much. So between this and Snuggle, I know we're gonna have a lot of my newest addiction in the month of February in my planner, and I'm totally happy about that. So again, I'll put my code on the bottom here. My code is Cassie15 if you want to pick any of these up. She does have some other new releases that I don't have my hands on yet that are in the shop. So if you're already shopping into spring or anything like that, she does have a really pretty like soft sagey green and mustard yellow kit that's up right now on the website, or a collection I should say. She's got some other journaling pages if you're, jumping into journaling this year. So definitely, her journaling pages are so good. Make sure you go check out her page, see if there's anything that you feel like you can't live without, and pop my code in there to save 15%. And you can also put my name in the notes to seller for my freebie. I'll put it on the screen here since I don't actually have it. But I will have that in my next haul video because I will get that when I get the drawing order that I put in last night. All right, so this is another Black Friday order from the Pretty Pink Co. I think it was Black Friday. Might have just been a $2 Tuesday. I feel like this was a $2 Tuesday. So semi-large order for me from her shop, but I really loved this. I'm pretty sure it was a $2 Tuesday. I'll see if she put an invoice in here. I'm not sure. It might not be. Yeah, I don't see an invoice. So I'm fairly certain though that this was $2 Tuesday with like all the journaling kind of stuff. So maybe it wasn't Black Friday. I could be wrong. Like I said, these things, it's been a while, so there's a likelihood that I'm remembering things incorrectly. So forgive me. Get all that out of here. All right, sorry, I got interrupted by my child who just got home from work. Wanted to tell me things about school. So this is, let's see here, we've got some freebies. So Pretty Pink Co. This is such a good freebie. This is just like an all orders freebie, I believe, with all these really pretty snowflakes, some different dividers. And then this is the $50 freebie. See, there's some of those mountains, like I mentioned earlier, that Lauren from Plan Mosh Plan used in her spread with A Christmas Story, and they're so pretty. I don't know why I always like sleep on her $2 Tuesdays. They're always so good, and I need to be better at getting her stuff because it's really just so beautiful. So I am going to be better about that this year. And then this was the $100 freebie. So clearly I spent a good chunk of money on this. Didn't realize that was that big of an order, but I did get like a lot of multiple things. So this will be really great too for my New Year's kit. So I didn't really buy any New Year's like $2 Tuesday stuff because I kind of have some stuff, and I figured, I'm good. And then I got this freebie and that other freebie earlier. So this is exciting because now I have a lot of things for it. So what a great freebie. Holy cow. All right, so maybe, I don't know, maybe this was a Black Friday. I wish I could remember. It's fine, it really doesn't matter, but the fact that there's like extra freebies makes me wonder. Okay, so this is the one she did her like journaling torn page kind of things here. And I really want to start incorporating more of these into my spreads. So I did pick up a bunch because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with them, but I wanted to have the options because I just think they're so pretty. So these are like a larger, you know, torn, like a torn paper, but on transparent matte and foiled. So I did pick that up in all 3 foil colors. If I can get that open there, it's staticky. And then I loved this grid. I think that's really, really pretty. So I picked that up in all 3 as well. And then I got the transparent matte. I feel like these would be really good for journaling. So I did just get like all the colorways of this. So this is why my order was so much, right? Because I just got all the colorways. Thought it was really, really pretty to bring into either memory spreads or just journaling. So got all of those. And then, yeah, so many different ones. Okay, let's jump into this one first here. So these are like smaller versions kind of like that torn washi, but it's just little like torn paper things with the writing in foil. So I only got one of each of these. I may regret that, but I only got one of each, and I did get it in black too because I feel like that was really good for like, journaling. These are more like the little mini like torn pages in the foil with the writing. And I got that in black as well. And then I loved these little stamps. I thought these would be so fun, and I'm seeing more and more kits that have these kind of things in them. And I feel like they'll be really good for like journaling or whatever. I just figured these were very versatile, so I could use them in all kinds of things. Got them in black as well. And then this was kind of like having a torn page out of a book and foiled, and I thought that was really unique. And I'm not sure how I'm going to use them, but I wanted them because I feel like I'll pull them into something. So excited to try to do something new with these. And then same thing for these. It's kind of like you've got like a page out of it. I only did this one in the black. I didn't really, like with the foil, it was like a little bit too muddled because it's so small. So I really just wanted it in the black. And then I did pick up all these little torn strips in the different colorways because I feel like with so many kits, these could really, you know, just add something extra, and having different colorways is nice, or I could just use them for journaling. So I just went ahead and picked up all the different colors in these torn strips. This is such a beautiful deep burgundy palette here. And then this is the tan, sage, which is kind of showing up a little bit gray, but it is kind of like a grayish, sagey green color. Pumpkin, this is peaches. And then this is those same colorways, but in transparent. Dusty pink, soft yellow, pumpkin, tan, burgundy, so deep you can barely even see through it, powder blue, and then sage. So that's all of the just blank torn pages. And then these are some more torn pages, but with some of the words on them. So got these, again, I did these all in all the colorways, which is why I got all those wonderful freebies, I guess, right? Because I put in quite a large order for these. This one, it's hard to see the writing, but it's okay. And then there's the yellow and sage. And then, again, did them in transparent. So I feel like these are so versatile. You can use them in any kind of spread, not just like memory planning. So I did pick all of these up while they were on sale. And then mini torn strips in the colorways as well. Again, I just feel like these can be used in so many different ways, and I really like the mini torn strips. So I figure these will match all kinds of kits throughout, you know, winter into spring, maybe even summer. And then these are the same strips in transparent. I'm really excited. I feel like these will be really good in my, I keep wanting to say common planner, but I didn't end up getting a common planner. I got the Papermuse Designs yearly planner that's very similar to the common planner / Hobonichi cousin. And I feel like a lot of these transparent stickers I've been picking up are going to be so perfect and I really can't wait to use those. So that is everything for Pretty Pink Co. And again, the freebies. She does have a PR team, and apparently I didn't put anybody's name in the notes for a freebie. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have PR freebies. So I'm not sure. I must not have put a name in there, which is very odd. I know Lauren's on her team from Plan Mosh Plan. I think Tay from Shantae Plans. I'm trying to think who else is on Pretty Pink Co's, but there's several people, so make sure you check out Pretty Pink Co's page on Instagram so you can see who her PR team is and whose name you could put in there. But, or, you know, if you pay attention on Instagram stories, it's usually the same people sharing the $2 Tuesdays and all that stuff. Probably Rachel from Gather Plans. I think she's on there too. So anyway, she always gives out an all orders freebie as well, which is really nice. So even if you forget to put a name in there like I did, you still get a really nice all orders freebie. All right, winding down here, we're getting towards the end of this video. I was at one point going to include like some D-stash stuff that some people had sent me, but this video is already so long and I'm just going to leave that out of the haul video. But I want to share this Sadie Stickers. I've got a couple orders here, and then I still have Saucy Stickers Co. So we're almost done. So if you're still hanging with me, thanks for hanging out with me this long. So this was my Black Friday order. These are my new inserts that I haven't even opened yet. And the kit that I got for half off with the sale she was doing. And then this was a $2 Tuesday order. So I'm going to do that one first because that one's, you know, a little bit smaller than that. Well, I don't know if it's smaller so much as it's more like deco focused rather than kit and insert focused. So this one I do still need to message her because somehow when these were put in, like you can see it, maybe you can see it on this thing, they were bent, which is odd because the envelope wasn't bent at all. So I think when it got put into the envelope, because it was so thick into the plastic, it got bent. But you can see some of my stickers are bent, which normally like the bending isn't really that big of a deal. But there are some foil issues in here. So I'm sure Alicia always fixes things when I message her if there's anything missing or anything like that. She's got top-notch customer service, so I'm not worried about it. But there are some things where it's like, you know, bigger pieces that have some major foiling errors, and I won't be able to use the piece with it because it's pretty big. So I will message her, and I'm sure she will take care of it. So I'm trying to move it down a little. Okay. So I did pick up Tay's freebie with all these fun fall little pieces. I am still filming and planning fall, so these will come in handy. I do try to collect like one of everybody on the PR team's freebies because I just think they're all so great. So if you are looking, if you check out Sadie Stickers page, you can see everybody's freebies. I think they have been updated to more wintry theme now. So again, I got to start over and collect them all. Which, you know, with all these $2 Tuesdays, I generally will get most of the freebies. So these are the large, what do you call these? Like lampposts. And I thought these were really fun. I did order the Believe kit from my newest addiction, and it's based off of the Polar Express, and so I thought these would be really perfect with it. And I think I ordered it in like gold, so this will probably match, but I wasn't sure at the time what color I was going to order it in, and I feel like these are great for any Christmassy spread. So I just got all 3 foil colors for that one. And then I got some wintry deco in here. So this is the Snowflake Mini Dangle Deco. It's really hard to see the detail on here. Some of these, it's like I can see like with my own, you know, like naked eyes, not looking through the camera, how detailed it is. But it is really hard sometimes to tell. But I feel like with the snowflakes, you can tell what they are. So because these are just wintry, I got them in all of the colors. Same for these snowflakes. Like these are just so, so pretty. Sorry, my like phone, whatever, my camera holder thing here is getting in the way of being able to see the foil. So I'm trying to hold these at an angle so you can see the foil better, but I thought these fancy snowflakes were so, so pretty. And I had to get them in the smaller ones as well. And then here they are in gold. I don't know why things are not focusing well. And then these are the fancy snowflake halves. So I think this is so delicate and pretty. So I got it in all of the different kinds. And then I did get some of the dangly ornaments. I think this might have been a Bring Back the Faves. I'm fairly certain it was because I was so not ready when they were out the first time. So I just kind of ordered all the random different things once I knew they were coming. But a lot of these I got in all three because I figured I have different holiday kits and different foil colors. And then these are the pine branches with the ornaments. I just loved those. And then the large wreath ornaments, kind of like a little wreath branch. And then the little string lights. Those are so cute. I didn't buy these last year and I was sad that I didn't, so I got them this year. And then these ones I got in the premium matte and transparent matte because I felt like they kind of look like little scenes, and so I may want them in premium, but I might want them in transparent. So I just bought both. And you only really get like one of each of these scenes on a sheet, so I figured then I have two of each, really. Now this is one of the things that I've been, seeing lately is that there's okay, so here's the transparent, right? These are the same scenes, and these are two different foil colors, two different versions of the rose gold. That's kind of frustrating to me because if I'm trying to bring these into a spread, these are so different that it just looks really different. These are very pink. These are very not pink. So that is one thing that I don't know if she's just transitioning foils and that's happening. But that makes me kind of sad for that. Here's the golden transparent. See, this is the silver one where I've got such a big chunk out of the foil, which is really unusual. I generally don't have foil issues with Sadie Stickers at all. So it must just be that like things were crazy and busy and she was just putting out a ton of stuff, because I feel like she wouldn't have normally missed that with quality control. That's just not common. So we're human and there's going to be human errors that are made sometimes. So that's, just one little foil thing there that I will probably just see if I can get like a new little sheet. I'm like, shoot, you can throw them all on one sheet, all the ones, just the one piece of each. I'm fine with that. These are the little lamp posts, and then the large lamp posts. Well, I guess those weren't lamp posts. Those were like the little directional things. I loved these too. I thought these were so fun. Danny with a Planny, I think these might have been inspired by her, but she had made some and pulled them into spreads and they just looked so good. She also did a fun Christmas story, I think it was Christmas story spread with those. These little lights were also super cute, little lamps. Have to get those. And then I got them in the bigger ones as well. This one, the sticker is like missing. We're actually missing a piece of foil there, it looks like. And then these I got just in premium matte because I felt like these kind of look like icons and they'd be perfect for like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners. And I only did them in gold and silver because I figured my Christmas kit would be in one of those too, and my Thanksgiving kit was gold. So, and then the presents I only did in gold and silver as well. Same for the fireplaces. Oh, nope, fireplaces I got in rose gold too. I think because I knew that one kit I have from Two Little Bees has that, and I wanted to maybe bring that in. And then I got these ones in transparent matte. And then the little jingle bells, because these will go really well with the Believe kit. And I felt like they would go with any holiday kit, really. And then some large bells. And then the little Santa's Workshop. Again, these will go really great with the Believe kit from My Nose Addiction. So I'm totally pairing those together. Thought they were so fun and pretty. All right, and then we are back to the beginning for that $2 Tuesday. All right, and then for my Black Friday order, bring it back up a little bit here because these inserts are kind of large. This is the kit that I got at half off. I really loved these florals, and I thought it'd be a really nice like wintry kit to use here. It's almost a little bit holiday with some presents, but I feel like I can still use this in January. So this was a little freebie with some garlands and dangles, totally functional. This was another freebie, which I'm so excited about, and these tiny little streamers, perfect for New Year's, which my New Year's kit is in gold, so I can use that. And then I picked up Jenny's freebie on this one with all the little animals. So cute. And then for this kit, I did get the trims page with the washi. I got it in both transparent and premium. And then I picked up 2 floral deco sheets with it. Let me bring this up so you can see the florals. These are really, really pretty florals. I used a kit from Nikki Plus 3 last year with similar florals, if not the same ones, and I really loved that color scheme. And so when I saw this one and just the whole vibe of it, I just thought I have to have it. I was like trying to, you know, be wise. I hadn't looked through my lineup yet, and I was like, Cassie, you don't know what you need. But I was like, you know what, it's half off and I think it's beautiful, so I'm buying it and we'll find a place for it. So this is the kit called Postcard. I love this, like, I don't know, old time looking box here. It's not retro, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not vintage. I don't know. I just think it's really pretty. And then this like snow on the top of the window with the florals. The quote says, if we were meant to stay in one place, we'd have roots instead of feet. I think that's so pretty. And this almost looks like ice glistening on the leaves. I think that's really pretty. Got these little things that look like little postcards, little floral leaf branch. And then the little like pathway up to this house, just like, oh, it's just so good. I love it. And then this one, this is the only box that looks a little bit Christmassy-ish with the fireplace and the presents there. But I feel like you could always cover that up with something too if you didn't want it to be. But I mean, it's January and my tree's still up, so whatever, right? And then this is in her new format, which is super exciting. So we've got some circle boxes up here, some squares, some like swatchy kind of midi boxes, regular midi boxes, fancy midi boxes, half boxes, just one row, which is perfect, and then some third boxes and a few quarter boxes. This is a really good combination of boxes for me, and I'm really excited to use this format. And then you do have your 3 sets of headers, but one is now tiny scallop headers, which I love. And then you've got like this extra box here, and then a Monday through Sunday tracker, a couple habit trackers, and some little like swatchy boxes, some ovals, tiny torn paper, which is really cool. I love that there's some tiny for like, you know, in your bottom washi or sidebar or whatever, but they're smaller. And then some checklists, which I do still use. And then bottom washi wise, I think this, again, I feel like it looks like icy and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I don't think I noticed that before, that this is like a little bow. How cute is that? Okay, I didn't see that before. I love that. And then she did add in some more tiny headers, and I'm so excited, with just a simple line, but they're really tiny. And then these little like lace washi strips, which are also really delicate and gorgeous. And then you've got your date covers, some deco, which I love that there's a little bit of deco in here in case you don't want to buy a deco sheet, or you just, you know, trying to save money. You've got some in here now, which is really lovely. And then this is the deco sheet with some really large florals and larger deco pieces. I think this is so pretty. I'm not sure if I'll use it in the kit or not yet, but I like having the option to pull it in if I would like to. And then this is the journaling page here, and I love her new format with the journaling page. So good. Really pretty. All right, so that is everything I got for the kit for this. There was so much good stuff on those journaling pages that I love it. All right, and lastly for Sadie Stickers are my inserts. I haven't opened these yet, so this is going to be like first time reaction to these inserts. So I currently use Sadie Stickers inserts, but I think these are slightly different. I think she's, you know, updated them as people do. So let's see what we've got in here. So this is the monthly and weekly. I am going to attempt monthlies this year, guys. I have not done monthlies in forever, but I love the way that she has this. It, you know, kind of looks like a little letter, made in USA, undated, A5 wide, Sadie Stickers. Like, I don't know, it's just so cute. So love that front page. And then we've got like a totally blank page in here, and then a grid page and another blank page. And then we go into your first monthly. So the lines are super faint, which I'm a big fan of. You've got a lot of space up here to decorate your month, and it goes all the way to the bottom, so you don't have to figure out what to do with the bottom space. That makes me really happy. And then you go into your weekly columns. She does have a very faint line in the middle, which I'm glad that there's a faint line because I typically don't do anything with those. I wish that there wasn't any line, if I'm being honest. Some of these are more faint than others. Like this is really faint and this is less faint. So it's interesting. I don't know if you're able to see that on the camera really well. So you get, I think 5 weeks, 3, 4, 5, yep, 5 weeks, and then a grid, a blank, and then your next month. So you get that all the way through for an entire year. I'm not going to go through all the pages because that would be excessive, but really excited about using her inserts again. I am staying in my A5 wide from Aura Estelle. So yeah, I am going to be using these inserts. I think I do still need to go back and purchase some just undated weekly inserts to finish out last year, because last year I just did weekly without monthly, and I'm still catching up on spreads, but I'm running out of inserts, so I think I'm going to need to go back and get some more. So that is everything for Sadie Stickers with the inserts. This beautiful kit, this is still up in the shop if you're looking for some winter kits. Our little freebies here, and the $2 Tuesday with a ton of winter deco. Sadie Stickers does have a huge PR team, so definitely make sure you check out. Like I said, there's a lot of people on there. There's a lot of different freebies, so make sure you check those out. They all have codes where you can save 20% on regular price items. And she does, of course, do her $2 Tuesdays weekly, which are great and get me into a lot of trouble, but they're great. All right, last up here is this small order from Saucy Stickers Co. This was my Black Friday order from her shop, and when I saw this kit, I just was like, this is absolutely stunning, and I have to have this in my life. So let me get this out here so I can share it with you. I will make a disclaimer. I did not realize, I used a Saucy Stickers Co. recently, and realized when I was using it that her stickers, somebody shared, might have been Jenny from Jenny and Her Plan. Somebody shared that, maybe it was Lauren in one of her haul videos, but her stickers are actually just regular matte. They are not premium matte. So in my mind, they were a premium matte, and so I was expecting them to act like premium matte, but they are a little bit different. So I will just put that disclaimer out there. I did feel like on my last spread, you know, they lifted a little bit on some of the things, and I think that's just the nature of the paper. But, and it did give me pause, if I'm being honest, in purchasing more kits, because I'm so used to premium matte, and I really love the way that premium matte lays down. And these are, you know, for memory keeping, and I want them to, you know, stand up over time. So them lifting a little bit, like, you know, the week of me planning them made me a little bit nervous. But her designs are so stunning that I couldn't help myself, and I had to come back and get this one. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there, because I know I wasn't expecting that. And so when somebody explained that it was matte and not premium matte, I was like, oh, duh, that makes sense. That's exactly what that was. So yeah, just putting that out there. But this is the little freebie that I got from her shop. Super cute. And then I did put Tara's name in the notes to seller for her freebie. I love these little lace things. I will be going back to purchase some of these from the shop as well, because I think they're so pretty. I'll probably get them in transparent matte for my functional planner. And then you got this cute little Polaroid, some little like swatches, torn paper, just such a good freebie. Again, the PR team, just like Sadie Stickers, the PR team for Saucy Stickers Co. has some great freebies. So check out all of their pages and, you know, try to collect them all. All right, so this kit is called Beautiful Day, and I really love the unusual like color scheme. I feel like there's been a lot of kits that have come out maybe with this clip art and this color scheme now, but we don't typically see a lot of blue and yellow in the planner community. And so I thought that this was very unique, and I really loved the quote, give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life, from Mark Twain. And it's just like a really nice like transition-y kit to me, because it feels kind of cold and wintry and cozy, but also almost spring-like. So kind of like March into April vibes, as far as, you know, transitioning with like this little boat and everything, but it still looks kind of icy. So just love the outdoorsy-ness of this kit. This little window scene, absolutely beautiful, with the book and the teacup, and then you've got kind of like a little stamp thing going here. It's very journaly looking, and I I like that kits are starting to look a little bit more like journaling, because then when we bring the journaling elements in, it all kind of matches and it flows, and I really love that. Like this with the two, you know, the torn paper kind of behind it, like it looks like she's already layered things for us. And this lace doily like shut the front door. I love that with a little planner. So good. So good. Oop, I have things kind of out of order in here. Let's move those out of the way. So this is another page of the kit where you've got your headers, some skinny headers and some little layering pieces, some like paint swatch kind of things, a little arch box, some other like, that's a funky box. It's kind of fun. Not sure how I'll use that, but that's kind of funky and fun. Just enough checklists, like 4 checklists. That's perfect. I don't need more than that. I love that. And then there's more room for other things. So that's perfect formatting wise. These torn paper, Monday through Sunday habit trackers, and then your extra box with a really delicate, pretty garland. Love that. And then this is like your functional boxes page. Very minimal foil. Like if you can see, there's like a tiny bit here and here, and a little bit here. And that's pretty much it, which is really great. These I will definitely have to layer like a white box over it, because I can't really write on that. I'll need to layer something, but they're really pretty. And these are a little bit dark as well, which is kind of sad because I really love the florals on here, but it's so dark. Like I don't typically like to write on darker things. And like if I put a script sticker down, it's not going to pop. So, yeah, I wish that these were a little bit like whited out in the middle. That'd be really pretty. But I do like all these lace boxes up top here. And then this is our bottom washi. Simple with a lot going on this one, so great combination. Love all the florals in here against the wood grain. Again, just very like journaly, outdoorsy aesthetic, and I love that. You've got some deco and some floral, and then your contour cut date covers here, and then there is like a tiny little scallop washi strip here too, which everybody's getting on the bandwagon with, and I love. And then this is the journaling kit add-ons that I have here. So you get that really beautiful scene, but like bigger, the little like newspaper. Oh, that teacup, so good. The torn paper, you got the quote, just really beautiful. I really love this. And then this is page 2. That's really cute with that little tag. Oh, I love that. That's really cute. Really good for journaling. And then I did pick up 3 of the floral pages, because there is some little deco in here too, and I really wanted to make sure I had enough floral for this kit, so I picked up 3 of them. So really pretty. Really excited to use this one. I think this will probably land somewhere in March is what I'm guessing, because it feels like a good transition kit for me. I did use Tara's code. Tara is from the Sticker Garden. She has so many creative, beautiful spreads. She shares so much in the community, and I'm so thankful for her in this community. So definitely make sure you check out Tara from the Sticker Garden. This is her freebie. And check out Saucy Stickers, because she's got a lot of really beautiful, creative, full box kits. I think she really has done a great job of just creating and being so artistic, and I really love her designs. All right, I know I just said Saucy Stickers Co. was the end, but this just came in the mail. So we are going to go ahead and add the Panda Bird Designs into this haul as well, because I think some of these are fall, if I'm remembering correctly. So kind of getting my fall and Christmassy stuff out of the way, hopefully in one video, so that I can move forward into like 2023. So let's go ahead and open this. This is from the Gathered Layers collection. I think these are some date covers, if I'm remembering correctly. Ooh, that's really pretty. All right, let's see here. So let's open this. So this is like first reaction Happy Mail here. So maybe I should just start hauling it right away. So yeah, let me just get this out of the way here. Let me move my invoice because it does have my address on there. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have in here? So this is the little thank you card. Your support truly means the world to me. I hope you love your Happy Mail. So pretty. I love this. This is gorgeous. This would be really pretty. Like, I feel like this is almost like a B6 size. It could go on the cover of like one of my covers for my new Paper Test Designs planner or something. So definitely hanging on to that. And then this looks like a little all orders. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Charissa's freebie that I asked for, which is really pretty. Love that so much. Charisse is from Planetarian on Instagram. She's so sweet. She's always sharing different things for shops. She's really, really good at that stuff. Helps collab with things and has some really beautiful spreads. So definitely check out Charisse from Planetarian if you have not yet. She does have a code here with Panda Bird Designs to save 15%. And then this is the all orders freebie, I believe, which is so beautiful. Look at those little snowflake circles and ovals. That's so pretty. I really love that. You can also use her code PBD15 for 15% off. So pretty. All right, so I did tame myself and not get everything like I usually do with this order. I tried to be, you know, a little bit more judicious in my spending here. So, but I thought that these were so pretty, and these will be beautiful for like day cover deco or something within my spreads. So again, this is Panda Bird and Gathered Plans. So this is Gathered Plans on Instagram, Rachel or Ray. She is like one of the OG planner girls that I remember from when I first joined. Always has top-notch, beautiful spreads. Her and Tay from Shantae Plans have their own company now called Ray and Tay Co. So, you know, big influencer in our planner community here. And her and Jess from Panda Bird Designs have been creating these Gather Layers collections, and just absolutely beautiful. I will typically pick something up from each of those collections, and this one was no exception. So, these are the mini tacos, and they have the little, these are on transparent mat, and they've got the snowflakes behind them. So I had to get those. She has a perfect rose gold in my opinion. It's a little bit pinkier than you're seeing on camera, but it's just absolutely perfect and stunning. And this silver with the snowflakes is really dreamy. And then there's this one. So you can kind of see, did I get two of the same? Are these two of the same, or did I, you know, let me look at my invoice. No, it doesn't say. Winter mini tacos. Yes, I did get two, it looks like. 2 of 2. Okay, so yep, these are the same. So same, just gold, silver, rose gold. That's so pretty. Okay, so those are the same ones. And then I think I apparently did 2 of each of these as well. I'm not sure why I did 2 of each of these ones. Like, these ones make sense because you don't get as many, but I'm not sure why I did so many of these ones. But maybe I didn't mean to, and I did anyway. But they're really, really pretty, so I might have meant to do it. But these I thought were really beautiful. Mini tacos as well. Let me show you one set of them in all the foil colors. And then silver. All right, so that's those. And then let's see here. So these were the fall garland doilies. Okay, did still have some fall. I thought these were really pretty with like the leaves. Very like subtle fall. That's in all 3 foil colors. And then this is the layered trims with the snowflakes. I thought these are so, so beautiful. I love how like intricate these snowflakes are. They are on like the doilies and stuff too, but seeing them on here just really pretty. So I'm really excited to bring these into spreads and use these in like the day cover area, maybe even the bottom washi, I'm not sure. And you guys, look how cute these are. So these are like the date covers, you like on one whole strip so you can lay them down. But I love these little snowmen. They're so fun. These will be fun just even for winter. It doesn't have to be Christmassy, but for winter. So I got these in all 3 because I figured with winter, that's pretty generic. I could use those for anything. And then these ones are so fun for Christmas. I love this. Okay, so there's gold. I did do rose gold. Oh, we got a little bit of a foil flaw there. And then silver, really pretty. And then this one is the winter garland doilies. Tiny little snowflakes. I don't know if this will focus very well. Let's see. Can I get it to focus? Maybe. Not really. I don't know if you can see that really well, but there's adorable little snowflakes on there that are really intricate. That's a little bit better. Just so pretty. So elegant looking. So I got those ones in all 3 as well. These ones, ugh, I just love these snowflakes. And then the tiny little like polka dot kind of pattern behind it. So beautiful. They did such a good job creating these. I really love them. And then we're back to the fall garland. So those were all of the date cover, like washi kind of strips, the mini tacos, and then the snowflake mini tacos as well. Again, she has a few different people on her PR team. I did pick up Sharice's freebie. You can check out her page to see everybody's, but that is my tiny little order from Panda Bird Design. All right, that concludes this incredibly long haul. If you guys made it all the way through for this whole 2+ hours, thank you so much for hanging out with me and going through all of these fun stickers. As always, if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more planner content. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.